I've just been to the pet reception centre where my pet has been received. So Bailey is now fully certified and passport checked and everything ready to go. And now it's time to go and check in. So my vehicle is a slightly unusual combination of commercial vehicle and non-commercial vehicle in that it's a pickup truck carrying a demountable. So if I check in with or if I book with the registration number, it says, no, that's not a motor caravan, that's a commercial. You can't do it. So I find that what seems to work well is to just tick the box that says, I don't know what the registration of the car I'll be driving is, and then I just check in with the reservation number, which I have showing on my phone, and everyone seems perfectly happy with that arrangement. So that's what I'm going to do. And here we are at the self-check-in. So if I tell it my reservation number, it should just let me in and give me a dangly hanger. If I had booked with my registration number, it would read the registration and automatically issue me all the stuff. But we shall see what happens when the driver of the car ahead gets his arse in gear. Okay. Oh. Press to check in. Please wait. Insert the card you used for booking. I can do that. Where does one put cards in? It's read my card. Please wait, please wait, please wait. Dr. Prosser, yes, that's me. Pets carried, not fitted with LPG tank. All correct. And I can go at 10 to 9 instead of 20 past 9, so yes, I'll do that. And here's my hanger. I'm on departure N. Bon voyage, Dr. Prosser. We only seem to have one queue for customs as usual. But being British, we know how to queue. I'm about to go through passport control, as you may be able to see, and generally passport control people take a dim view of being videoed, so I'm going to turn you off. So I got an early departure, and I think the rather slow progress through customs means that I'm actually a bit late, so I've been waved straight through to go straight onto the train with no lurking in the lurking area. So I am driving along. I'm expecting to find that, here we go, vehicle check-in. Is there anybody at vehicle check-in? Yes. Well, that's the only one open, so I'll go there. Normally they tell you which lane to go in. This time I was just waved at, so I went down the only lane with an open barrier. May have been the wrong thing to do. So just to bring you up to date, when I checked in, I was offered an earlier train than the one I was officially booked on. So I said, yeah, I'll go for that. And then there was a long delay at the British passport control where they checked some Dutch guy's passport, with the result that I was cutting it fine to get on the train, I think. You know, as you thread your way through all the waiting areas and lanes and traffic lights and things of the terminal. And I was waved through at various points, and then I got to the little booth where they usually do the final checks, and where usually with a motor caravan they say, have you got gas on board and have you turned it off? And you should go up lane 26 or whatever. And I got to there, and they seemed to be in a hurry, and the one lady in there was on the phone, and the other one just said, yeah, okay. So I kept going, And having got past the little booth, I next found that there was only one lane with a barrier open. So I drove into that lane. And I've now arrived at the front of that lane, and there's a red light and a barrier, and everyone else has gone except a motorcyclist to my left and a white van behind me. And it's now 3 minutes to the time my train was supposed to leave. All the further lights leading down onto the platforms where you board the trains have gone red, and so I'm forced to conclude that I've missed the train that I was actually booked on. I don't think that's my fault. I think I did exactly what I was told. And I'm just now wondering whether I'm going to be here for the rest of my life, and whether they'll let me on, whether they'll let me on to the next train. Just annoyed, you know. I thought I was getting a slight freebie by getting on an earlier train, and now I'm not. Still, such is life. Okay. So you join me as I have been waved and indicated to go down and join a train. And I was specially and specifically requested to record the experience of actually driving onto and through the train. So that is what I'm going to do. We seem to be putting 2 double-decker coaches on this train, and that's going to be a squeeze, I would have thought. That's going in. Seems like I'm one of the first onto this next train. Well, unfortunately that won't get me there any sooner, because I think this is probably the 9:20 departure. But, you know, what the hey. These clumpy, bumpy, lumpy bits are, of course, the joins between the cars, between carriages, whatever you want to call them. It's quite loud in here because there are big fans to blow all the exhaust fumes out, of course. But they turn those off a couple of minutes before we actually move off, and then it's nice and quiet on the train. Oh, and here comes the man to shut the doors and do the thing with the wedges. All done? Yeah, there we are. I might turn the camera in and talk to it, because it's a bit boring looking at the back of this car in front. Can I do that? I think I can do that. Or maybe the microphone cable's going to be a problem. Yeah, the microphone cable was a problem, and now the problem is that I'm a little bit underexposed. Let me see if I can fix that. Look at that. There I am. I'm emerging through the gloom. No, yes, there we go. And am I? Yeah, I'm all recording. I might even be in focus. Who knows? Yeah. So there we are. We are on the Eurotunnel train. Engine off, first gear, handbrake on. Just waiting. Well, this is exciting. I think we may be finally off. Am I I'm recording. Yeah, the doors are opening. Put my seatbelt on. But we won't start the engine for a bit yet. It's in gear, good, and we're off. That's my engine starting, that's my handbrake off, that's my headlights on, and away we go. down. The thing that says my dog's been checked can come off the windscreen. We're climbing the ramp to get over the railway lines. Got to remember to drive on the left now, having been driving on the right for a month. So, within about a mile, I suppose, of the Eurotunnel terminal, you can climb up this little lane. And it is quite little. To the top of the downs, immediately above, and there's some nice little quiet laybys with a fantastic view across the channel on a clear day. But, you know, a nice quiet spot to spend the night. And I think I probably want to be the other way around, because the slope means that I'm going to be rolling out of bed. And there we are. Oh, good girl, she's off. Yeah, that'll do. Nous sommes arrivés.